Greetings, Geo Nerds. We're going to go T-rocking across the universe again. Today's show is brought to you by the number 400, which of course is 20 squared. But it's also a strange number because it's a self number, no integer, added to the sum of its own digits, resulting 400. And of course, 400 is divisible by the sum of its own digits, making it a Hazzard number, invented by this guy. Don't ask me. It's also 400 gradients in a circle as opposed to 360. There are reasons, not in this video. If you've got a pilot's license, you'll understand. Also, the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but the sun is 400 times further away. So, of course, when we see a total eclipse, the moon appears to be the same size as the sun, and we can see the sun's corona. That's a pretty cool 400 number right there, I reckon. What else have we got? Well, 400 BC, the first settlement, they think, was on the banks of the Thames, right where the Tower of London is now. So that was Londinium. And then 400 AD, a bit of a civil unrest in Constantinople. And they had a riot. It burnt the palace down in 400 AD. And moving forward a bit, there's an awesome train runs from Chicago to St. Paul's called the 400, and I believe it still runs today. I could be wrong, but you know, it ran in these days and it ran in this stuff, so who knows. And of course, over in the US, where at this time it was the land of money, we had the 400. These are the people in New York. The society, the Astor, there were 400 people on the name, maintained by the Astors. And they, you know, I don't think much has changed, really. Jeffrey Epstein probably would have been on the list. Here's Mrs. Astor, the one of many, absolutely many of them. Her name was Caroline Astor. Her son by the name was John Jacob Astor IV. There was a shit ton of John Jacob Astors. Unfortunately, he was on the Titanic, but his wife was pregnant. She survived. And of course, if you go to a website and the page isn't there, you get a 400 error. Oh, I hate those. 404's even worse. You see more of those. So, T-Rocks, why are you rabbiting on about 400? What's the deal? Well, the deal is this is my 400th video I have published on YouTube. And I'm just taking this opportunity to thank you all, because without you, there's no purpose to them. Yeah, they get this garbage out of my head and they put it on the YouTube, and without you watching it and clicking on that like button and subscribing and telling your friends and leaving thoughtful comments, there's no point to it, because I'm sure as I'm not going to make any money out of YouTube, I assure you of that. Some friends of mine have channels that are way bigger than mine. They wouldn't make enough money for the bus fare to go and have a beer with each other if they really did. It's just, that's not what it's about. Anyway, thank you very much. Many more to come. New one coming up just after this, actually. Keep rocking. T-Rocks out.